Good evening and welcome to today's episode on Agric for Profit concept videos. Today we are going to be looking at the two common species of snails. As you can see on the image there are two different species with their unique characteristics and their features. So those are the things we are going to be discussing about on this video. Snail farming, also known as heliculture, is the process of raising snails for subsistence or commercial purposes. Snails are hermaphrodites, which means that a single snail can act as the male this season and also act as a female during the next season. Today we are going to be discussing about the two common species of snails that are largely consumed around the world and are largely reared by most snail farmers, along with their unique features, characteristics, and their differences. There are two species of snails commonly reared among snail farmers that has lots of market relevance and potentials, and they are Achatina, popularly known as AA, and Achatina marginata, popularly called the AM. The AA snails are characterized by a tiger striped yellow and black with a pointed tip, while the AM snails have both yellow and black bands but more blurred with somewhat roundish and pinkish tip. If you look at the images I presented before, you'll see those differences. Let's also have a clearer view of the image again. This is the image of an Achatina snail. You see that it's clearly different from that of the Achatina marginata. Now let's look at the Achatina marginata itself. You can see the difference are clear. So if you compare them to the unique features and the different characteristics, you will discover what we were talking about. Now AA has its own uniqueness from AM. For instance, the rate of egg production. Although AM eggs are usually bigger in size compared to that of AA snails, AA can lay up to 200 to 500 eggs per clutch, let's say per batch, and it can do so at least 3 to 5 times in a year, and takes between 21 to 32 days rather for the eggs laid to hatch into baby snails. What we are saying in essence is that AA lays more eggs, like up to 200 to 500 eggs per clutch, and they can do that for at least 3 to 5 times in a year. And you know what that means. And it also takes between 21 to 32 days for the eggs laid to hatch into baby snails. AA is sturdy and fatter, while let's say with a white or yellow tapered lids with sturdy end. The snail has a bulbous protoconch that is large and broad with a white or bluish white columella, parietal wall, and outer lip. The shell of the snail can grow up to 21 centimeters in height and 13 centimeters in diameter. The shell, when magnified, has the appearance of a woven texture. AM snails can start laying from 9 months old. This means to say that at this stage they are sexually mature to lay eggs. In addition, AM snails, if matured, can weigh up to 500 to 600 grams. More so, it can measure up to 20 to 25 cm in length, can grow up to 20 cm long, and can live up to 10 years. Wow! But it lays below 99 eggs. Now here is the disadvantage. It lays below 99 eggs in a year, as it doesn't lay much eggs. Some lay like 20 eggs while others lay like 50 eggs per clutch. It takes a longer time to harvest an Achatina, let's say AA snail, than that of Achatina marginata AM snail. but they produce more eggs and faster egg hatching period than the AM snail, which literally means that when it comes to production, AA snails produce more than AM. So if you're looking at going into snail farming at a production for turnover, for more money, you might consider AA. Meanwhile, AM also has its own advantage. Both species can be reared at the same place and at the same time. Therefore, I will advise you to raise both species because although the AA is more productive, the Achantina marginata, which is the AM, is more stronger and the survival rate is also higher than that of the AA. Now you see, yes, they don't produce much, but their survival rate is higher. They are not all that fragile, they are stronger. So instead of saying, okay, because AA produces more egg in terms of production, I'm going to keep AA in my farm, it will be better to mix the two since there is no harm in doing so. While you're rearing AA, you're also rearing AM because aside the production, you also need eggs to survive, right? Alright, so this is where we will round up today's episode of snail farming. Kindly subscribe to our next episode and other amazing videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for amazing agricultural training videos. And also visit our official website at www.agriforprofits.com for more free online and offline agricultural trainings. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.